Okay. Now you can't even see me. I'm just like a blob. Hi, I'm Claire Rosinkranz, and I'm here with DIFFUS, and I'm going to paint my album cover. I'm gonna start with some black and some brown, because Vita, the horse that I ride, is very dark. Is there like, oh no. Oh my God, I'm like already gonna get it in my hair. It's my neighbor's horse, and I met them because oh, I need to make this really big. My family, we throw these really big Christmas parties, and one of my neighbors, he's actually from Germany, I don't know where, but he came over and he was like, you have to ride my wife's horses. And I was like, of course. And so I went over one day and got really close with her. I think really I was invited over to be set up with their son, but I got really close with his wife. And so we started riding every day, and that's like her main horse, like the one that she has bonded with. And she's very spicy and very, very fast. So that was taken during my Chronic music video. There was a BTS person who took a photo of me riding during the music video. And that's where it came from, and it looks really good. And I was like, this has to be the album cover. Wow, this looks horrible. Okay, trust the process. It is about, sorry, I'm gonna try my best to multitask. I like get very separate. I referenced the imagery of a garden a lot while I was making it because it's a place where both life, death, pruning, picking, watering, blooming, both essentially life and death can exist together and still be beautiful. And I think that is how a lot of my life looks. It's a mix of all of these, you know, just pieces of the garden, growing, pruning, picking, life, death, watering, all of this stuff. And also I find that a couple of the songs that I've written about, they are almost the aftermath of even the death that happens in the garden. So like even when a flower dies, it becomes food for the next life ahead. And so I think difficult situations that I've gone through as well have become the life in the garden. This might not even make sense while I'm doing it. I like can't. But yeah, and there's lots of themes of love in it, and I think love is a dance of all of, you know, both life, death, pruning, picking, watering, and all that stuff as well. So I got into a relationship with an awesome person, and I usually don't write songs about love. Honestly, he has inspired me to write love songs. You kind of like, what else can you do when you find something so awesome? And I think like the main song, My Lover, it is about when you find something really awesome, somebody who makes you laugh and smile, and you're able to share your vulnerabilities and insecurities and all that stuff. Like, it's such a beautiful thing, but it can be kind of nerve-wracking because what if that person walks out with all your smiles and your happiness and your dreams and your insecurities and vulnerability? I've learned a lot about myself and through this relationship, so explore that on a lot of songs. Okay, I need to put some brown. I need a bigger brush. We don't have time for this. Okay. I've grown up listening to ABBA. My dad was raised in Sweden. The producer that I work with, besides my dad, is also Swedish. We are all inspired by ABBA, and Slipping Through My Fingers, I think that song just makes me really emotional, and I think I can apply it to so many different things in my life. Like, sounds like she's talking about her daughter growing up, but like, I don't know, I've been able to apply it to many different situations in my life, whether it be with friendships or like relationships or my sisters or just many things. I found myself resonating with that song. It wasn't until kind of the end of finishing the project that I started exploring more of that energy in my music, and I think it comes out more through City and My Lover, and I think that's something that I would like to further explore in my next project. But I just love how they capture like joy and happiness and longing. Also, I mean, the longing part, like there's just this beautiful contrast between so much joy and like forward momentum, but like also memories and your past. And I love how that translates in to like the production, the melodies, like every part of it. It just makes me feel so much. So I feel like I'm just starting to learn how to add that into my own music. This is very interesting, very abstract. Okay, I need to do the background quick. We've kind of got the horse down. I need something like this, a little bit more brown. Oh, that actually looks great. Looks exactly like it. Perfect. My little sister, I have 3 little sisters, and the third one in the lineup, her name is Chloe, and she has a bunch of canvases, and sometimes I'll steal her canvases and paint some things. I would love to get into painting. I think that if I set my mind to it, I could do it, but it definitely is not something that I've like really gotten into yet, but I would love to. It's very beautiful. But this is gonna look like I haven't painted a day in my life. My family was on a trip to Iceland. My dad was born there, my grandma was raised there, and we have lots of family there. We went to this perfume shop because it was like a whole entire like experience. They had poems for each perfume, and she was actually explaining her take on that poem and like what it made her feel. So it wasn't even the poem itself, but I just like, you kind of end up picking the perfume that you resonated with the most, or like the poem that you resonated with the most, and her take on the poem and what the perfume and the scent makes her feel resonated with me the most. And my dad and I both recorded her monologue, I guess, and we both were like, I want to use this in a song. And he was wanting to use it in one of like his songs that he has so many songs that I feel like he's never gonna release because he can just like meditate on a song forever. But I was like, I want to use it in one of my songs. And we ended up getting to that first, and it became Bleeding Violet. Yeah, we reached out to her and she was really, really stoked. So that was like definitely an obstacle in our minds. We're like, oh no, she might hate this. Okay, I'm losing time. I'm on tour with Alex Warren. And yeah, it's just been a great time. His audience is so receptive. Basically, I was just saying how I like will be up there and I'm like, how the heck do I have the right to be up on this stage? And this is my favorite project that I've ever released. So performing it, like sometimes it can be a pain in the ass to like perform songs that you've held on for so long, but I genuinely love performing this album, and also like I still resonate with a lot of the songs and feel understood by a lot of the songs and feel like the songs are very honest and applicable to things that I am still experiencing and going through. And so it just makes it like way more of a amazing experience for myself. And also I love everyone that I get to perform with, so I just like feel like I'm up there with all my friends, and just like looking at them while I'm on stage is just a really fun experience. Okay, I'm running behind, but give me some time. I forgot to put myself on it, the whole thing. But yeah, it's so cool that this is my job and that I get to come to Europe for it. So random. I wish my dad was here to experience it though. He's not on this one for the first time, just because he also has a whole nother life and has 3 other daughters to take care of and a wife. Okay. Now you can't even see me. I'm just like a blob. Anyways, hey, there's me on my horse. If I could evolve upon this painting, I would have spent some more time on myself, because I am a shadow of a person and I panicked and just made my hair flow in the wind, and yeah, you can't really tell. It looks like there's something on top of it. It doesn't really look like me, but it's abstract. And that's it. My lover. I mean, there's no mistakes in art apparently, so this, in somebody's world, it's a 10. Thank you for having me, DIFFUS. I'm Claire Rosinkranz, and I just painted my album cover, My Lover, and hopefully you can catch me on tour either in Europe or in the States. This is really big. I-R-E, and then I'm fixing my C.